Hey, babe? Can I show you something right now? It's something really interesting I found recently. Okay, so it's this subreddit called r/ScarySigns, and it's just so fascinating to me for some reason. It's hard to describe. It's just pictures of signs around the world that strike me with this mixed feeling of fear and curiosity, and I like it a lot. Here, I'll just show you on my phone so you don't have to get up. Alright, I'll cherry pick my favorite ones and talk about those. This one says, "Warning, very difficult trail. It is a minimum 7-hour hike to the next trailhead over difficult terrain with no phone service. If you are low on water, low on food, tired, or otherwise unprepared for a very strenuous hike, please turn back now." Crazy, right? 7 hours, no phone service? What makes the terrain difficult? Are there bears in the area? I have so many questions. Doing that hike during the day already sounds scary enough, but just imagine if the sun started to set and it got dark before reaching the trailhead. Just thinking about the situation gives me chills. The best you can hope for at that point is having someone else with you, preferably a group. I don't even want to think about being in that situation alone. It's not even like the area is off limits either. Sure, you're allowed to hike the trail if you want, but, your discretion. Anyway, next sign. This one says, "Danger. Never open this door after dark. Always look before you open this door. Your life could depend on it." What? Oh my god, there are so many possible implications with this sign. Do I even want to know? Why is this door so dangerous? Any ideas? A wild animal. Good guess. Why would I need to avoid opening the door after dark, though? My only guess is maybe this sign is at a zoo and it's just warning employees that there's, I don't know, a tiger or something behind this door? There might be some windows out of shot that let you peek in. I'm not really sure. All I know is that I want to be miles away from this door if and when it ever gets opened. Alright, next sign. This one says, "This container transports a disease which has no cure." Yeah, I would feel uncomfortable merely driving behind it. I'd run my car through a wash just for being in the vicinity of it. Probably an overly cautious thing to do, but what even is this disease? Is it deadly? I'm clearly being warned about it for a reason, and I want none of it. This next one says, "Attention, you cannot walk to safety from this point. You are in danger of dying if you do not summon help. If you need help, push red button. U.S. Border Patrol will arrive in 1 hour. Do not leave this location." Okay, so the first thing that stands out to me is the setting. It's a dry desert on a bright, hot day. The image on the sign is a guy hunched over with his arms drooping down. So the clear danger here is dehydration or heat exhaustion. This sign is definitely pretty scary, but when you know that help will arrive an hour after pressing the button, it doesn't seem all that bad. Just sit down, relax, and wait. I don't really know what kind of animals hang out in deserts. I guess snakes, but nothing else immediately comes to mind. Yeah, I suppose scorpions could also be a problem. But if you're out in the desert, then you're definitely wearing shoes. You could easily just step on them. Anyway, next one. This one says, "Warning. Evacuate the island if you hear 8 short blasts." Wow, these signs just keep getting better and better. So, first of all, the 8 short blasts would already scare me to begin with, since I don't know what they are or where they're coming from. But what exactly am I evacuating the island for? What could possibly happen that makes the island dangerous after those blasts go off? The setting looks pretty generic. Nothing really stands out that could give me any hints. Oh yeah, thanks for pointing that out. There appears to be some kind of industrial facility in the background. And I see the waterfalls too. Maybe the island gets flooded after the blasts? It must have something to do with all that water. I don't really have any guesses besides that. Maybe you're able to see what happens after you evacuate. Not that I'll ever know. Alright, last one for now. This might be my favorite sign of all. It says, "Stop. Ski area boundary. Non-survivable extreme winter terrain down this drainage. Hike back up is only return to ski area. You will die if you do not return to ski area." I know, right? This one is so crazy. It deliberately uses the word will. You will die if you don't return to the ski area. As in, it's a 100% death rate. But that begs the question, what makes the terrain impossible to survive? Well, behind the sign, there appears to be a steep slope with deep snow. It's foggy with a bunch of trees. I can deduce that there definitely isn't an easy way, if any way at all, to get back up if you were dumb enough to go past the sign. It'd be nice if, during a clear sunny day, a helicopter used a camera to record a panorama of the area so we can see everything in detail. I want to know exactly what makes that terrain so lethal. And again with the word will. That word implies that the ski resort has been documenting the deaths of people who were stupid enough to cross the threshold, and they've supposedly never saved anyone. Only retrieved bodies. And even then, how would they survive the terrain to actually retrieve said bodies? How far can professionalism really carry them? In any case, I'll take the hiking trail from earlier over this any day. At least you can soldier through that. This winter terrain is just impossible. But as for the sign itself and its intriguing nature, it's way cooler. Pun not intended. Well, I'm done for now. I think I've shown you enough. You know what to do if you want to see more. Just search up r/ScarySigns and you can browse for hours. But before I go, I'll give you my own scary sign. Danger. The girl in your house may attack you with hugs and kisses if you get too close. Actually, you can't look at r/ScarySigns right now. They've gone private to protest Reddit's API changes. Oops.